The path you see here is the nature trail, the path leading to the nature trail, where we are going to have amazing scenes. So journey with us as we go down on this nature trail. So we have begun the nature trail. Mr. Robert, tell me where we are now.
Yes, we are in one of the streams. We call this stream Volta.
Volta.
Yes, Volta. Okay, this one is Kupiese. This is Kupiese. That is the stream. And it's one of the streams that has helped this community to survive. This water never dries.
Even in the
dry season.
Okay.
The whole community depends on it.
Wow.
When all the pipes fill in town, this is our last resort. And this place is most like a conservation area. We don't encourage people to come here to do anything that will harm the nature of the area and the stream in particular. But I mentioned earlier on that this community was once colonized by Germans.
Yes, you did.
And Germans, they like sightseeing. So they created all the routes. Though we have a very huge, like a mountainous area, you're sometimes surprised how roads are created all around. So they help the community to develop routes.
The road
network in the community. So the trails we are going to are some of their leisure trails.
Okay.
When they want to walk around the town, they created the trails and they go through the town and then created them all over the place.
Okay.
So we bring some of our tourists who come to explore, and on the trails you see some unique trees, some unique plants, and people come here for excursion. People come here to study some plants which are extinct but located here, and we as much as possible discourage people from poaching, because we have some animals, some birds, some butterflies, and things also here.
Endangered species.
Endangered species.
Okay.
So we have them all along.
This one is named, this tree is named.
Yeah.
Can you tell how old it is?
No, you know, it has been here for ages. What we're trying to do is to contact the Forestry Commission to help us, because for them they could easily get the age and those things. So this is what they started with, to help us identify and name the various plants and the species, their uses and things in the community. But it has been here for ages before some of us were born. So you could imagine how old it is. Even looking at the roots,
the roots
where people sometimes come and they will have to sit on the roots here. So some of these things serve as sitting places for people.
Oh my word.
So we have these old and strong roots that were used. Some of the places too, you see the roots and they are more like caves, hiding places for animals and even for human beings.
Okay.
So, well, that is how, and we have them all along as we go.
Now, from the naming here, it's boldly written that the fruit and seeds are eaten, with the seeds also used for bead making. So I understand that people do bead making here.
Yeah, the local beads.
The
We do local beads.
Okay.
We use fruits of plants to do some of this.
And the back is used for treatment of jaundice and eye disorders.
Yeah.
So nobody has eye problem here, neither jaundice. That's good.
So it's more educative to people. That's why people come for excursion. And most of these plants, like you said, they are extinct. And then, so when people come here, they do research on them and work on them.
Okay.
So that is it. So that is about nature trails. It's about leisure. It's about pleasure. It's about you walking, having sight of the environment, admire the environment, that will release tension on you. So that is about this nature trails.
Okay.
You admire fauna and fauna. So the plants and animals that are located here, you see how the birds are whistling.
Yeah.
And then you happen sometimes to meet snakes, meet snails, meet alligators.
Okay. Alligators?
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are some of the things that we
may likely to meet on our way on this trail.
Yes.
I'm so much ready for it. Now you mentioned discouragement of poaching, but are there any other measures that are put in place to ensure conservation of the forest?
Yeah, what we trying to do is first to engage the community, to sensitize the community about the need to protect those animals, plants, which are getting extinct.
Okay.
When the people get the understanding, it makes things easier in managing and controlling.
Okay.
So we have stakeholder engagement with the people and the community.
All right.
To sensitize them. What we also done is that we have made bylaws and submitted these bylaws to the district assembly for approval and gazette.
Wow.
So we have gazetted bylaws that guide the activities of this nature.
Okay.
So what we are trying to do is to get a team that will enforce, will place surveillance at the areas and report. Because as human as we are, they will also want to beat the system.
Yeah, there will always be deviance.
Yeah. So that's what we are looking forward to have a team, a community watchdog.
All right.
That will be surveying the areas and then report to the community of recalcitrant people who will want to violate the rules and regulations that we put in place, or measures we put in place to guide these activities.
Okay. Now, we've heard of measures and a lot of things that people use and authorities use to ensure forest reserves and all those tourist sites are protected. But bylaws is a very different thing. This is the first time I'm hearing a bylaw made to protect nature, forest, and the waterfall and everything you have in Amedzofe. So I would like to commend all those involved in bringing up these bylaws to protect the land and nature over here.
Great, great.
Is this where the other stream
Yeah,
passes?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes. There. Yeah. Oh, it's drinkable. It's drinkable. The stream we got at the other end. This is the
Very fresh. Now when you drink this, your brain is going to function more than it already is. You don't even need fish because this water is already cold. This is Amedzofe. So what do we have built on the Amedzofe?
this. You see, this is where we create the dam.
The dam.
The dam to harvest the water, which is treated to the community. So the water will pass through this tunnel and join a pipe. Then it carries it to the treatment plant. And then it is treated and pumped back to the community.
Yes, so we have ended our nature trail. You saw what we experienced in the forest, the fresh air, the trees that we saw, the endangered species, that is including plants and animals, and now we are on the way to the waterfall. Journey with us as we take this route to the waterfall. Right, so we are just at the entry point of Ote Falls and the Canopy Walkway. We just paid our entrance fee over there, and we are waiting for our guide to take us on the canopy walk to the Ote Falls.
Good. So we have reached our conservation zone where we have biodiversity, life on Earth. We want to conserve nature, both plants and animals. So these are some of the animals that are locally located in our environment that are getting extinct, that we want to preserve. So you see the pangolin.
The pangolin?
Yes.
Which is a reptile or?
No, yes, it's more of
a mammal?
A reptile.
A reptile.
Then we have the African python. Recently we had some very long, about it was about 18 feet.
In this forest?
Yeah. So we have some of them. Then when we come here, we can also see some of the things that we are conserving here. So you can see the whistling frog.
Hmm.
The whistling frog
Okay.
is only common in these areas.
In this area?
Yes.
The whole of
Yeah.
Ghana?
Yeah. So you can only locate it in our environments here.
Okay.
So you can see the research done. So we have different kinds of amphibians, about 20 amphibian species located in the conservation area. We have 29 mammal species that were identified on camera. We have 73 butterfly species. We have 228 bird species, and then 230 plant species. So these are the things we want to conserve. These are the things we want to protect. And when you come, these are the things we look forward to see. So you are welcome to our conservation area, where we protect life, where we cherish life on earth,
and animals. You heard it all. This is the heart of nature conservation, plants and animals. As you rightly saw, a lot of animals and plants are conserved and protected over here. So going down to this site, the Ote Falls and the Canopy Walk, we were just told that we are supposed to descend 259 steps. 1 to 259, and we've been advised to take water, so we are waiting for our water and then get down to those steps, bottom of the 259 steps. Is someone ready? Is someone ready?
Yeah.
They don't look ready, but we'll go. Whether they are or not, we will still go. Now this is where we start descending the 259 steps. So you can see it down there. We'll be taking our first descent, the first step. People, let's go. This is our tour guide.
Yeah. You're welcome to Unity Endangered Species Refuge, and it is the home of Amedzofe Canopy Walkway and Ote Waterfalls. So we built this walkway 2021 to add more value to the falls, because the fall is a seasonal falls. From January to April, it normally dries up totally. So when you come here around January, February to April, you don't see any water here. So you can use the walkway as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to focus on the walkway, and you know it's very, strong walkway, one of the strongest walkway in the country.
Okay.
So
I learned it
it's safe. It's
was
safe.
built by Ghanaian.
Oh yeah, yeah, from Eastern region.
Okay.
Yeah. So you are welcome.
We are safe to be on it.
Yes.
Are we likely to see any animals?
It depends.
Depends.
Depends, yeah. Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so we have made it to the end of the first canopy walkway, the bravest of the brave. So, sir,
Yep.
tell me how high the waterfall is.
Actually, it's 75 feet from the ground.
75 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it the tallest we have in the region?
No. I think this is the second.
The second?
Yeah, second. Yeah. So the first one is Beverly, yeah. This, I mean, higher than this one. Yeah.
So do we have any story behind this falls? How it was discovered?
Actually, it's one man called Mr. Zando. He's a hunter.
Okay.
So he normally, I mean, come down here to look for animals to kill. So he discovered the falls here. Yeah.
Alright, so we are ready to take the second canopy.
Yes. And actually, this one normally swings.
It swings.
It swings, so you take it slowly.
One by one.
No. We can do it in group.
One by one.
So you take it slowly whilst going down. Okay. Yep.
So we had the first and the second canopy walkway very smooth, so we
Yep.
have to be careful on it.
All right, we go.
Yeah, so we just finished the canopy walk. There were 3 in total.
Yep.
It's hectic. I wouldn't say fearful to me, but it was fearful for some people, but they actually manned up. You know, they were brave enough to make it. There were others that couldn't go. But then, thank you to our tour guide so much for taking us through and encouraging us throughout the way. And now we are going to descend to the waterfall.
To the falls, yeah.
Right, the base of the fall. Let's do this.
Yep.
So they say we have to hold this rope as we descend for safety. So let's go. So this is the base of Ote Falls, right? You said it's 175 from the base. Okay, so is it safe for swimming?
Oh yeah.
People can swim and drinking as well. Okay. And he made mention that this falls was discovered by one man named Mr. Zando while hunting. So let's enjoy this place. Any other thing you want to tell us about the falls?
Oh, actually, the falls, 3 streams that join together from the falls. So, you know, it's also a clean water for anyone at all to swim or drink as well. So it's cool.
And what is the significance of this waterfall to the whole Amedzofe community? How has it impacted?
Actually, since tourism come to our area here, this water has been there for a very long time. So people have been enjoying, I mean, having fun with the water, and it doesn't have any, how do I call it, a disease in the water or anything like that. So it's fresh water for anybody at all to use. Yeah.
Thank you so much. This is the Ote Falls. I would like to swim, but I'll see if I can. Okay, so we have made it to and fro the 259 steps that lead to the Ote Waterfalls and the Canopy Walkway. I must say it wasn't an easy journey, but all the team members were so resilient. Nobody gave up and we made it through till the end. I want to say a special thank you to our tour guide, numero uno, the assemblyman of the area, who has taken his time, the whole day. He made the day for us, taking us through all the significant places in Amedzofe. Thank you so much, sir.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We're calling more people to come. I'm believing that next time you come in, you could call and we organize the Asafu dance
Okay.
for people to learn the drumming and other stuff. They want the dance, we could provide that. And then we have other we have caves, then we have the lower falls.
Okay.
Yeah, and there are other sites that are equally very important we hadn't visit. So you're most welcome to Amedzofe, the origin of mankind.
Yes.
Amedzofe.
Amedzofe, home of humanity. This is where it all begins. Welcome to Amedzofe.